Alright, everybody. I want you to drop a 1 in chat if you have heard of the GamersRiseUp meme. I'm sure you all have. It's a pretty prevalent meme online. Yeah, that's a lot of ones. Whew! Wow. Look at all those gray names, too. Some of you fuckers aren't subbed, dude. I see you. Just kidding. Yeah, okay, so you guys all know what I'm talking about. So, the GamersRiseUp meme, if I recall correctly, started out as a satirical meme, alright? It was just making fun of the gamer meme that, oh, gamers are oppressed, Because, going back in history, the mainstream media, mostly conservative mainstream media, ironically enough, has shat on gaming quite a bit. Saying that video games cause violence, blah, blah, blah. Although, ironically enough, this is just another scapegoat that, conservatives use to say, hey, no, the guns aren't the problem, it's the video games. They did it with rock and roll way back in the day. They did it with violent movies. They did it with comic books back in the fucking 60s. The conservatives have found scapegoats for the problems that they caused for a long time. The problems caused by late-stage capitalism, and the problems caused by, just the fact that guns are a little too accessible in America. A little too abundant. And I'm saying that as someone who likes guns. So, the GamersRiseUp meme, the gamers are oppressed thing, started there, with people like Jack Thompson and just the mainstream media shitting on gaming for a long time, alright? Now, the joke was that gamers are oppressed. Now, they aren't, because that's not what oppression is, but that's what the joke was. Although as years went by, yeah, who remembers Jack Thompson? That's an old fucking meme. You remember Jack Thompson, that old Florida lawyer who was like, I think he like sent his son into a GameStop to buy Grand Theft Auto 5, and his son was able to do it? Like, if you are younger than 18, I don't think you know who Jack Thompson is. That's an old fucking meme. That's a boomer meme right there. Comrade Courtney, thank you for the tier 1 gifted sub to Max Collar 38. I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, old meme Jack Thompson. So, the idea is that gamers are oppressed, but it kind of evolved over the last couple years to a satirical meme about how gamers are generally pretty antisocial. There's a lot of racism, sexism, misogyny, homophobia, blah, 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 transphobia, everything that has sprouted up in the gaming community. We all know this is the case. A lot of gamers are pretty fucking reactionary. This is just a fact of life, unfortunately. But there was a subreddit that was formed as a way of satirizing this mentality that gamers have, the really fucked up, like, racist, bigoted mentality that a lot of gamers have, called r/GamersRiseUp. And in the beginning, it was completely satirical. It was all like, oh man, the gamers are oppressed, or we live in a society memes too. But as of late, the Reddit that has been formed, which I will show on screen now, this subreddit right here, has been overwhelmingly dominated by Nazi shit. Now, it's still a bit of a war going on. There is still a lot of memes that are not Nazi shit. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that this is some sort of crypto-fascist subreddit now. It's a bit of a culture war that's going on here, where you have the somewhat... And also, as you can see, Joker is really taken over this subreddit. The We Live in a Society meme, it's a spicy one on the GamersRiseUp subreddit right now, as you would expect. Like, this one is fairly innocuous. Like, this could be interpreted as satire, Decide to fix up this meme a bit. Original posted by you /flaming it or whatever, fuck. Who's the most oppressed minority group in America? We retweet for a wider sample size. And then obviously, with 16,416 votes, gamers received the overwhelming, vote. Now, a lot of people probably voted that as a joke. Some probably voted it as like, legit. But for the most part, harmless meme. And then the I Love Democracy meme, but it's I Love Society. Not too much, like, Nazi dog whistling in this. If you think the I Live in a Society meme is dog whistling in this case, it could be, but I don't think so, because we're about to see some cases where it definitely is. I've saved a few posts and memes that were posted here, up here in the tabs. So, yeah, here's a pretty innocuous one, too. Me buying a game at full price and seeing it on sale the following week and putting on the clown makeup. Not really a harmful meme, right? Well, you don't have to go too far to see some of the yikesy ones, okay? So let's check out one of the more yikesy ones here. So this one is the most tame one I could find. Blackhead removers when you search it on Google, and it's a blackhead remover, like the thing you would use for your face, and then what you see when you look up Bing. Bit of a spicy one. Not really gamer related, it's just racist, but okay. We're off to an interesting start. Here's an interesting one. Couldn't handle my gamer intellect. This one is not a joke. This is like a literal Nazi who posted this one. This is a person who is banned from r/Black People Twitter for doing 13% was the message that they posted. If you don't know, 13% refers to the 1350 meme, which says that 13% of the population, black people, commit 50% of the crime, which they don't. Well, technically they do, but it's a bit more deep than that. But, Nazis have a very surface level understanding of the world, so they don't really consider the socioeconomic factors and nuances involved with that statistic. But, hey, this Nazi got banned from r/Black People Twitter for dog whistling some pretty fucked up shit involving black people, and couldn't handle his gamer intellect. Nice comment. Does anyone else find it ironic they use the word people after the word black, laughing, crying emojis? He didn't do nothing. What a gamer, already risen up. Mathematical genius rises up. Society can't handle it. Shaking my head. Evidence of us gamers being oppressed. Little yikesy, but even still, this isn't the worst that I was able to find. Me quoting FBI crime statistics. Women, non-gamers, the 13%. Mood, all of 2019, all rise. If you aren't aware, the FBI crime statistics refers to the 1350, the 13% black people commit 50% of crime. Very gamer meme, am I right, guys? Yeah, this is a real gamer meme. Here's a pretty good one. So a clown saying, despite making up just 13% of the population, ... and then a boomer comic where some of the characters have been drawn in a particularly black way, saying, fucking gamers, minorities, gamers are violent, the politicians, the fake news, CNN, things like that. Help, he's a gamer. That's pretty fucking yikes. That's pretty fucking yikes. But not even the worst I was able to find. Let's see, which one are we on here? I found this image of women censored playing games in my German textbook, and I find this insulting and ridiculous. Under fuck you, Veronica. Now, this could be interpreted as a joke. I think the original post is a joke personally. However, scroll down a little bit. My culture is not your textbook. Can relate to yeehaw. Am I the only one annoyed by the swap battery covers? Gas them. What the frick? Women can't be gamers. Stop appropriating my culture. What a shame. Germany used to be a nation of gamers. That's an interesting one. Yeah, I know, the website's dead right now. Stream went out, but it's recording, so whatever. Here's an interesting one. Despite being 13% of the population, gamers commit 75% of the racial slurs than gamers, while weebs, furries, flat earthers, other minorities, and yet we are rejected. Could be interpreted as a joke. I think it's a joke, but still, the 1350, 13 memes kind of come up quite often. And then here's the best one. Here's the spiciest one. Wow, this really does say something about the society in which we live. Now, when I first saw this meme, it's Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, laughing on the bus at his phone, okay. And then a chart showing a map. A heat map. Now, when I first saw this, I was confused. I didn't know what it was. I had to go down in the comments to find out it's an IQ map. It's just Joker's character laughing hysterically behind a black woman looking at an IQ map. A heat map of IQ around the world where, obviously people living in poor African countries have pretty low IQ. Kind of makes sense, If you're poor and uneducated, you probably have a lower IQ. Not really a race thing. Nazis think it is. This is a gamer meme? Like, you really can't say that this meme right here is just meant to be like, oh, gamers, it's just a gamer meme, right? This is literally just this is just a Nazi meme. If you go down to the comments, you can see, yeah, and this probably has nothing to do with the mode wealth of citizens in these nations. Good comment, cool. This person says Chinese citizens are wealthy because, the Chinese, high IQ generally. To be fair, it wouldn't go up with education. This is very unfair to Africans. Apologies, I should be more clear. And then someone explains it quite well. For non-gamers, this is an average IQ map of the world. Let them in. Pretty yikesy meme. Looks like there's some people arguing in the comments. So as you can see, this satirical subreddit has been fucking overrun with Nazi shit. It's pretty unfortunate. It's been fucking overrun, overwhelmingly. And it's pretty fucking sad, Because it was a good subreddit. It was pretty funny. It had some good memes there. But now it's just fucking overrun with Nazis. It's a culture war that's going on. You have the people who are doing the actual satire of gamers versus the overwhelming amount of legitimate Nazis just taking the fucking place over. But, yeah, Gamers Rise Up, r/GamersRiseUp is now a Nazi hellhole. It's sad.